This is a review slash testimonial for Duracell. Now, I have seen a progression of batteries in my 50 some odd years of life, from NiCads when they first came out, which amateur radio and other devices used, to nickel metal hydrides, to lithium, etc., etc., etc. But Duracell's been around a long time. To be honest, I usually have picked Energizer over Duracell. Partly price, partly because I think they had lasted better. But these D cells are not used very much anymore. They used to be pretty much the primary battery for flashlights and all kinds of devices, toys, but as you know, they're not used very much anymore. Now, I had these, and I try to have all size batteries, but we purchased a device for my granddaughter. It's a battery operated swing, and I didn't have any D batteries, so I thought, but I found these in the back of the drawer. Now I want you to look at something very interesting. Look at that date. Yes, you're seeing it right. 1997. Now, if my calculations are correct, since it's 2017, that is 20 years old. This battery, the expiration was 20 years old. So that means these batteries could be, back then they didn't do the 10-year thing. So the batteries are probably 22 to 25 years old. These batteries are probably as old or as long as I've been in this house, which is 24 years. So I was looking for corrosion and all that. Now I want to tell you, I should have it, but I don't have it with me. I just, for giggles, put it on my battery test meter. Now, I had Duracells, I had an Eveready, and I had a Energizer. Not 4 of each, but I did have some other ones. The Eveready was not quite as old. It had a good charge still left in it. The Energizer was flat dead. But these Energizers actually not only didn't register replace, didn't register in the yellow, they registered in the green, which is the good. So we put these in to the swing, and guess what? They worked. And not only did they work, they worked. We watched her about 6 hours. Of course, she wasn't in the swing 6 hours. But the swing we had going a good portion of time, a couple hours at least, 2 hours, out of the 6, because she loved it. But they worked. So Duracell, I really commend you. Now, if you still make your batteries like these, which I don't know because things change and you get cheaper, but this is a miracle for these batteries. Most of my videos are bitching about something, whether it's Samsung or pressure washers from Lowe's, those kind of things, or some kind of firearm that won't disassemble correctly or reassemble correctly. But I'm doing a good review on Duracell copper top batteries. This is amazing to have a battery that's still working just like a new one. But I wanted to see. I was like, maybe this, even though it's showing on the tester that when put under a load, maybe it's not going to perform. I put brand new ones in, and guess what? No difference. These batteries are still working. Now, we gave the swing to my son and daughter-in-law as a gift, and I put new batteries in just because I didn't want to give them old batteries. I do not know how long these are going to last, but these are going back in the drawer for next time we need them for something because they still work. It is 2017. These said best if installed by if installed by January 97. I mean, I still have to look at it because I don't believe it. January 97. So they're over that. I mean, we are over. We're almost 6 months into 2017. This says best by January. It didn't have just the year, it had the month, January. And all four of these are the same way. They must have been from the same batch. I'll show you each one by one. And there you go. Now that, my friends, is a good product. Don't change what you do in Duracell. And if you have, you better get back to the basics, because I'll tell you, this is what customers like. 73s.